Well guys, we are in Fort Frances right now. The border is about 4 minutes ahead of us here. And we'll see how everything goes. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous since all these rules changed. Oh, there's a pretty cool looking boat. What the heck is that? Could be a tug, I guess. Well, this is definitely quite the crossing here. Port of entry, Fort Frances. Okay, I must be on the right side there. Looks definitely very industrial here.
Continue on to US 71, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay. All right, guys, made it across the border. Wasn't a big deal. They basically, so the guy at the top, at the desk, like he did, like you do all the time, you cross, they ask, you know, where you're from, blah, blah, blah. Interesting enough, though, he goes, well, when was the last time you were in the United States? Was it a month ago, 2 months ago? And I'm thinking to myself, well, are you doing this to test to see if I'm lying, or are you doing this? Because I always thought it showed up on my passport. I just assumed when they put the passport in, it would show exactly when I crossed. And so I said, I came back across in April. He goes, oh, okay. And then he asked again where I was from, Godridge, and he had no idea where that was. So I said, well, it's basically northwest of London, about an hour's drive right on the shore of Lake Huron. He says, oh, okay. And then I had to move to another area where the gentleman came out with a clipboard. And he just basically asked some questions, like wrote down where I'm going, when last time I was in the United States. He says, how long are you going to be in the United States for? And then just he did a quick look at my camper and the fridge. Still, the most important thing in their mind, or I should say in their mind, the most important thing was they didn't ask about weapons. They didn't ask. It's always about fruits and vegetables and poultry and that kind of stuff. That's basically the only thing they really asked. And then they he just gave me my passport back and said, have a nice day. So that was it. So we're heading south on 53 right now, heading towards Duluth. Well guys, it doesn't look good for the weekend for camping. I'm going to a place right now. It's called River Place Campground. And she says, I got a spot for you tonight that you might not even fit. She goes, but it's the only one I got left. And she says that it's only for the one night because it's booked tomorrow night. And she goes, the weekend, good luck. I already talked to 2 other places and they basically said the same thing. Yeah, it don't look good. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Maybe there's got to be a place, maybe another boondocking spot, like a logging road outside of town, maybe. Don't know. We'll have to see. That's what happens when you don't book like you know, 6 months in advance. Because everybody does. If you live here, it's not a big deal, right? You're just going to go outside of town 40, 50 kilometers, book the weekend, so you can do it way back in advance because you know where you're going to be. Me, if you know me, I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow, right? So I can't do that, and I won't do that. So this is the bad part about it, because you don't do it. this is what happens. So even when I was talking to Sherry, we were first thinking about doing this, like camping, that was like over 2.5 weeks ago, and they were all booked. And I looked at the sites for the weekend, because I mean, during the week you can 99% chance get a spot. It's the weekends. They're booked up to the middle of September on the weekends. So it doesn't matter if it was a month ago or we planned it a month ago. So anyways. All right, guys, just leaving this campground here in Duluth. It's called River Place Campground. Her name is Darlene, and she was awesome. She really, really wanted to make sure that if I couldn't find a spot, that she was definitely going to take care of us, and she went above and beyond. I just got to find a place here to turn around. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay. There we go. All right, guys, so we're heading south towards St. Cloud. Like I said, to meet Sherry down there, AJ something. And I guess I better punch it in the map here before I get going. But anyways, like I said, River Place Campground here in Duluth. Darlene's her name. Excellent lady. She, like I said, she went above and beyond.
Say to Sherry.
Both sites have electric and water, but no sewer.
It says, both sites have electric and water, but no sewer. Send it?
Yes.
Done.
So guys, just leaving St. Cloud, and this is actually where Sherry lives, around here somewhere. Just heading out of town. I just stopped at the Marathon there and filled up the propane tank that was on the camper, which is probably about a quarter left. And there was a complete empty one in the trailer, and the one for the barbecue in Blackstone, I would say there was about 1/8 of a tank. So basically he charged me for 2 tanks and topped all 3 of them right up. So I got, it says here I got about 19-minute drive to the campground. And it says that I'll be there about 3:45. So I think we're gonna, I'm gonna book it for a week. So today is Thursday, and I believe I booked it till the following Monday, so more than the week. It will be 11 nights, I guess it works out to be. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 11 nights. The only thing that kind of concerns me a little bit is the all the other campgrounds I tried, all of them, every single one was booked solid. This guy says he has still like about 6 or 7 spots, and I'm thinking, is it because of the location, because we're further south, or is it because of this campground? Now, they only got a 3.5 star rating compared to 4.5 or whatever, so we'll see. I'm just happy to get a campsite, to be quite honest. So, like, I don't know if I told you this before, but I booked a double lot, which I think I did. Well, we have arrived. She's definitely treed. Pretty. Road's a little bit on the rough side though. Welcome, AJ Acres. 1/4 mile ahead. Jared, there's your camper. your 5th wheel.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Okie dokie.
Your destination is on the left.
Caution, gate ahead. Keep right, do not block gate. Okie dokie. I would say that's not blocking. All right, guys. Mark in here, hell of a nice guy. So we got, like I said, I booked a double site. And should be lots of room for us. All right, guys, got camp all set up here. It's really close to the washrooms, which just works out great. There's the showers and the laundromat right there. Yeah, this is camp. Now, you're probably wondering what those are doing out there. When I was doing laundry, so I did laundry yesterday, and right beside the laundromat, there was a Mexican restaurant. Having a little bit of lunch. So I thought, you know what, I got like 35 minutes before the wash comes out, I'm gonna go over there. So I ordered some burritos, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, I made it right to the very last bite, and if a piece didn't fall down on my shirt, I'm like, oh God. So this morning I thought, you know what, I'm just going to grab a couple other shirts, and I just stuck it in the sink with some bleach and one of the pods, and did a quick wash on it just to get the stains off of it. But yeah, anyway, so they're out here drying. That's what they're doing here. But look at this picnic table. So this is the good one. And I kind of giggled because it's like, really? Look at this. This is a picnic table at the campsite. Yeah. And so when he showed me the site here, I looked up and I says, this tree does not look good. And he goes, oh yeah, well, we should have took that thing down in the spring here. I said, in the spring? And all this stuff here that you see in the fire pit there, that was laying all around the bottom here, and some pieces were actually sitting on that picnic table. And there's actually a crack, and I'm sure it won't show up here, but there's actually a crack right there, and I'm thinking, oh no. So I may just grab my paracord here and put about 15 wraps right around here. Whether that's going to do nothing, but I mean, and then there's that piece, and I know I'm not going to be pointing at it right, but right about there, it's just balancing there. And I'm thinking, oh man, look at this thing. It's just ready to fall down now. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's not going to get windy out here, because this will fall directly on the camper. But so this, and then that tree there is dead. So that one there in the spring should have been took down. This thing should have been took down. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I mean, what do you do? See, the problem is if I didn't want to park here, then that's it. There's no other camping. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, you can probably get a good view of that thing. I mean, now right now you can tell by the trees there's not even a little breeze. So if it stays like this, I'm fine. But if there's a windy night or something like that, I'm gonna have to close all the awnings and keep my fingers crossed, I guess. Anyways, so I was talking to Sherry earlier, and so she's going to be here around 5:30ish, 6 o'clock. It's around 2 p.m. right now, and so there's going to be room for her to bring her van up and park over here. Now he says this is a double lot. He called this a double lot, so I'm paying for a double lot. I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's he's a hell of a nice guy, and I'll tell you, like, the washrooms are good and everything. You know, it's just like, really. I mean, if this was at your property, this would have been in the burn pile, and you would have built a new one. Like, look at the moss on this thing, and this is the good one, like I said. I don't know. Anyways. Carol Burnett, she's still alive now?
Who?
Carol Burnett.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, so she's got to be 90. So that should work out, right? Too bad, honestly, too bad there wasn't 4 of them on each side. I believe one more would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's going to happen is they are going to compress a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me think. Even if we had something to go on top of those.
I mean, I've got this blanket. I could put. No. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
So we got this tie wrap there. It's pretty dark under there, but there's tie wraps up there to where the seat was mounted. I can see right now, though, we are compressing those strips we put in.
Oh, yeah?
Because they're only a little skinny strip, right? They're not a whole sheet.
Right.
So they're bending up. You can see them how they're bending up.
Yep.
Which I kind of assumed, and see how strong that is compared to that. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking for 20 bucks, we'll get them, put 3 more layers together. Actually, possibly 4 layers together and slide them underneath there. But yeah, way better than what it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I think so. Stand on your tippy toes.
Oh, I can't.
I know, but she is up on blocks, but it is funny. Nice. Okay guys, I'm going to jump on the e-bike and go for a tour around the campground here. It absolutely poured last night, so I'm going to take the drone up to, well, they call it a lake, but it's just a big pond. But supposedly it goes around the corner, and I haven't seen what it looks like on the other side yet, so we'll take the drone up there. Yeah, so we'll get going here. So I haven't used the e-bike in a while. I'll be honest, I don't even know when last time I actually had the e-bike out. But yeah, it absolutely poured here last night. I have Sherry's charger for her car. It's a hybrid. So I had a garbage bag over top of this, and then her van, we park it right over here. So I actually took the Starlink out of the camper, because you know I always keep it up in the sunroof up there, or the skylight. But look at the trees above there, and I thought, well, you know what, if I bring it out here, at least it'll be kind of like under these dead tree, but it should get a good view. But surprisingly enough, the signal was the exact same. I get in 2 bars, but it's the exact same whether it's underneath all those leaves or out here. So, which was a surprise to me. So anyways, yeah, everything's working good. She's got a little cooler right there. We got it plugged in. It's doing a good job. I'm gonna take the garbage up. So from here to the main gate, or where the pond is it's walkable. We did it the other day, but it's a fair walk. So I think I'm just gonna grab the garbage and put it on the back of the e-bike, and if I'm gonna go up there, I might as well drop off the garbage. But anyways, yeah, the sun's out. Better put the battery in first. I need the other keys out there. Whew. I'm gonna open up that back door. It sure doesn't take long to get hot in that trailer. Hi. Oh. It's not really a lake, it's more of a pond.
Yeah.
Eh? soon as she stops pedaling, it stops immediately.
Oh,
It's
right,
not like
right.
she's coasting.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know what, this is not worth it.
And then they use like the iMovie.
Oh, see, I don't. Okay.
Yeah. And it looks so much better on my phone than like.
All right, guys. So it's Friday here. So basically, this is going to be on the video. So right as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to take this footage and put it on the video and upload it. So far I found with the Starlink, and today I only have 2 bars of signal right now because of where I am, and so I don't know how long it's going to take to upload this one, but so far it's been working good. I've been able to stream, and we've been able to use Wi-Fi on our cell phones, and so Sherry's using my Wi-Fi, and it seems to be working fine. So that's good. So yeah, she goes to work every day. She works about 10 miles away from here, so she usually done around 5-ish, just before 5, and then usually she's back here by 5:30, 5:45. So it's been working good, and I try to always have supper going. We always communicate about 3 or 4 o'clock. I'll just text her and say, what do you want for supper tonight? And I'll get going on the meal. Got 2 T-bones for the weekend here, so hopefully the weather's going to be okay, because right now I can hear the thunder in the background. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I can hear the thunder, and it's going to be hot and humid today. So it's going to be like 37, 38 degrees, which is like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Like the humidity, just sticky. I can feel it already, so, which is not pleasant. I'm not a big humid person, so I didn't look for the weekend to see what it's going to be like. But so we're here till Sunday, or I should say Monday morning. So Sunday night's our last night here in this campground, and then she'll just leave for work in the morning like she does like on a Monday, and then I'll be heading up north. So I'm going to be heading across on a bit of an angle, so northwest, and I'll be coming back into Canada and Saskatchewan, and then heading up through northern Alberta, and then up towards the Yukon, and do some camping in the Yukon. And then after that, I'm not 100% sure. You know me, we'll plan it one day at a time. All right, guys, that's it for this one. So, as always, be good, be kind, be careful. We'll see you down the road. Bye-bye.
I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way.